Independent National Electoral Commission met with leaders of political parties. I think the most important event today was their submission of guidelines for political parties. Things that political parties should be doing and things they think political parties should be doing. So I think that's the most important thing, and people had to make their inputs.
How satisfied are you with the outcomes of the guidelines given?
What I think about guidelines for political parties and what I've always noticed is that political parties in Nigeria are not independent and they are not aspiring to be independent. They treat INEC as if INEC is their headmaster. So they come and submit to INEC whatever INEC wants, and what they disagree or agree with INEC. I think that political parties should be independent. They should be the ones driving the political process. That's why they call them opposition to the ruling party. For instance, all of them were complaining in there that the primaries might be too tight, and INEC should please help them, help us. I said, why can't you step outside? The media is outside. If INEC is giving you guidelines that are not suitable, primaries, tell them you are not participating in the election. Let the APC go and do his election by itself.
So, in other words, what you believe is just formality, right?
These meetings are formalities. And sometimes it's just to come and eat INEC food.
So was there any other further discussions on the electoral act and the amendment?
Yes, we disagree completely with the electoral act. That's why I'm saying that I expect them to come out and express that there's a lot of inconsistencies in the electoral act, and even INEC did say it, but they said they can't say it openly. You know, I'm always the person who says things openly that nobody wants to talk about. The electoral act is inconsistent with democratic practice and principles, and it is done in such a way that it's going to make the election work only for the APC. Let me tell you, the APC did not even attend this meeting because they don't need it. Yes, they did not come.
Yes.
So what's the next action? Now that you know some of the challenges.
Our party will take a position, but I expected the political parties to take a joint position on these issues, not to come and be begging in the meeting to help them. We should take a public position without coming to INEC. Say, look, if these electoral laws do not permit our full participation in what we know as participatory democracy, we will not participate. We will go to election for you. Go and do the election. Since already you are doing it in such a way that you already know the winner anyway, it's going to be another selection. So I expect the political parties to be stronger, be more firm in rejecting or accepting things that work for them in the electoral act.
Are there sanctions for political parties that fail to attend like this?
No sanctions. Like I said, this one is not compulsory meeting, so you don't have to come. I just don't.
We have confidence in the INEC chairman.
The INEC chairman? I'm not the one who appointed him. Why would you ask me that? You should ask the people who appointed him.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
God bless.